Okay, what do we got here? I was sent this video. It says best Philomena Cunk moments. I have no idea what that means. Let's see what we got.
Who are you?
I'm Ian Borden. I'm a professor of architecture at University College London.
What is a building?
A building is anything that anyone has built.
So my shoes are a building. How many three wise men were there?
Who knows?
Oh.
And
Wait, what? What is this nonsense I'm listening to? Shoes are a building. We don't know how many wise men there were. Do y'all read your Bible? What is wrong with these people?
It's a great way of making a really savoury sauce.
Bread and sauce are two completely different things, aren't they?
Well, they are, but you can grind the bread down and then cook it in milk to make a really good sauce.
It just looks like sort of cheers.
What? I mean, that argument is weird. Foods can't be the same just because you can liquefy anything. That doesn't make sense.
Edward became king, aged just 9 years old.
Edward died aged 15, the youngest anyone had ever died of old age.
It's comforting, isn't it, to realise we don't have nuclear weapons these days?
Well, it depends who you mean by we. The British have got nuclear weapons and have recently indeed decided to increase the number of warheads that they possess.
Yeah, but...
Oh, the British are, gosh, they haven't changed much since the colonial days. Looks like they're still holding some weapons and being bullies.
They're blanks, aren't they? They're full of blanks.
No, not at all. No, these are fully capable missile systems with nuclear warheads. Many other states have them. I'm afraid that nuclear war and the threat of nuclear destruction remains very much with us.
Oh, she's gonna cry over it. Poor lady.
Right, can we talk about something a bit more cheerful? Do you like ABBA?
I love ABBA.
Yeah.
When a feminist looks in the mirror, do they see an equal woman or a better woman? You see yourself back to front, don't you, in a mirror? But not upside down. Why is that?
Well, hopefully because that's the way that mirrors are designed.
What power's a mirror? Sorry, you're not the...
Is this lady a comedian? She has some really weird questions. Or maybe, like, British people are just kind of crazy.
And to add insult to injury, that money will most likely have a picture of a man on it, because most banknotes don't have women on them.
Well, yeah, because most leaders of countries are men, and most revolutionaries have been historically men. I don't find that offensive.
But what was so great about Henry VIII? Why is he the king we all still remember? Well, for one thing, he was fat, so he takes up more room in the memory.
Yeah, he was fat, and he also, I think he killed at least 2 of his wives. He was really adamant about having a son, that he had like 6 wives and he killed 2 of them. 1 was divorced, 2 were killed, 1 died in childbirth, and the other one survived.
So could we fall down a black hole?
Yeah, you could fall into one.
This is one way that the world could end, is that we're all just sucked off through a hole. I mean, that must be terrible. Can you imagine what it would...
That's pretty depressing. You're gonna believe that eventually everybody's gonna be sucked down a hole. I mean, these people aren't Christians, obviously. Like, if you're a Christian, you're gonna be a lot happier about how the world's gonna turn out. I'm just saying, like, being a Christian makes people happy. It doesn't make them depressed, thinking that they're gonna fall into black holes.
Back in Queen Victorian times, women weren't allowed to vote, even though we had a female...
Based.
1 in 20 people has been a victim of crime, which means that 19 out of 20 people are criminals.
That is really stupid logic. I think she has it backwards. No, 1 in 20 people are criminals, not 19 out of 20. You frickin' dingbat.
Over the centuries, many things have been used as money, including amber, wheat, eggs, travellers' checks, feathers, book vouchers, lobsters, beads, gold.
I would like to return to this type of currency. I think it's called bartering. I think it would be a lot more successful than the worthless paper money that's in circulation these days.
Mugs and money.
It was only the last of these that caught on.
No, the last of those things were put into place by the powers that be. They took away bartering and instead put worthless paper into circulation. And by the way, it's not backed by gold anymore. It's basically worthless. That's why we're drowning in inflation these days, you know.
You know when you read a word in a book and you sort of hear that word in your head? How do they get the sounds into the ink to make it play in your head?
This lady, she's got a few loose screws. I'm kind of worried about her.
Drake became the first person to circumcise the globe, which is probably why this sort of ship is called a clipper.
A few minutes later.
By leaked.
Wait a minute, I just got that. Circumcise the globe. No, I think that she meant circle the globe. Gosh, this lady is off her rocker.
We're often told to feel sorry for those who are alone at Christmas. But these days, that's all of us, and it's brilliant.
No, people are alone at Christmas because they have crappy family relations and they don't have children. Wow, that was a funny video. I think she is not representing the British people very favorably. Alright, loves, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video.